was your sister much bigger than you at that time?
Yeah, I'd say she had a blog. So there's a website called like Blogspot or something. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So she started doing a blog first, and then that got quite big, and she got like 1,000 followers on that. And then I remember she did like her first YouTube video, I think, was like showing people just what she had in her room. Like, here's 20 things I have in my room.
Yep.
And people were like, oh, cool, I want one of those things. And she'd then go and do like hauls at Primark, and people were like, loved
She's
it.
the proper OG, you know.
Sort of, yeah, because it was such like a
crazy
early time where you could do like, and I think back then as well, because nobody else was really sort of doing it. There probably were people, because like even like our generation of YouTube, there was a generation before us of like Charlie is so cool, like, and you know, people like that. But I feel like it was, I guess, our generation that sort of
propelled it
a little bit, yeah.
Well, like she essentially walked so that Molly May could run.
Maybe, yeah.
Like that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Do you still see any of them lot that you hung around with?
Yeah, because after that, you then joined. I don't want to say you joined a crew, but you had a friendship group.
Yeah.
That formed out of it.
Yeah, we did.
That consisted of like Marcus Butler, Casper Lee, Ollie White.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing.
Did
someone.
it have a name? The group?
I think we're just referred to as like the Brick Crew.
Okay.
I feel like.
Yeah.
We were the Brick Crew.
Did I miss anyone there?
Jim Chapman, Tanya Burr.
Oh my gosh.
Louise Pentland.
Yeah.
Some of the Sprinkle of Glitter. That was it. Sprinkle of Glitter.
Nah.
Who else? Sort of Louis Cole. Remember Louis Cole?
Yeah.
Food for Louis. Fun for Louis.
Yeah.
It was like all us group. And do you know what? It was kind of like this weird moment of like, because if would we have all been friends in a different scenario without YouTube? Probably not. Or we probably wouldn't have crossed paths or whatever, but we were all sort of enjoying this exciting moment together. So it was all kind of like, I mean, you guys might have it now still, even where you sort of all edit together or like geek out over YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And we were like proper like into it. And I just think, I've all I can't remember the last time I saw Louise or Marcus. Even Marcus lives in Berlin, I think.
Yeah.
He's got like.
Well, he went high fashion.
He did.
He's like DJ like in Berlin.
He's
like
such a sexy man.
What is he DJ now?
I think he's DJ in like sort of like sexy Berlin nightclubs.
He popped up on my TikTok the other day.
Yeah, go on his Instagram. He's like
so
proper. Wow. He's aged well.
Oh, he has.
He's done well.
He's so like good looking and cool.
See, here's me looking like a pickled ball bag.
Look at all of us, man. Look at that.
He's on a different wave.
I love that for him.
Yeah. And then Ollie sort of joined a bit later on, I guess. I met Ollie on the way to Summer in the City.
Yep.
And look at him.
Proper
just
model.
a good looking bloke. So what, he's still out in Germany? Is he doing his thing?
Germany.
When was the last time you saw him?
Doing German things. God, must have been
ages.
Yeah, like probably like 6 years, 7 years ago.
Oh wow!
Did you chat at all though?
Recently we spoke because this year is like the 10-year anniversary of us doing that
song.
That song that we did.
Is it actually the song? Yeah. We brought that came up recently on the pod, didn't it?
What's the song?
The song.
Did it?
Do you, or who did it? Who was I speaking to about it? And I pulled it up. It's the charity tune.
The charity single, for Sports Relief.
Nah, you gotta get this
all
up,
about
man.
YouTube.
I don't know if I've even seen this.
So we were talking about like, is there something I've done? Like, but I think even before doing anything like that, we just need to all meet up and go for dinner or something. Because I do feel like if we all got back together, because it's been long enough. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah, so it's like if we all got back together and did something to commemorate this. I'm not saying make another tune, so I don't think any of them would be interested in it. But it'd be like trying to get like in a way, it'd be everyone's at such different points of life. Like half the people there have children now. You know what I mean? It's like
that's insane, isn't it?
So it's
you guys should definitely
we should do something for it. Yeah.
That would be so cool, even just to chat. So you're on friendly terms with all these people.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I see Casper. I'm going to see him actually after this. So like, I see Casper all the time.
Well, you got businesses with him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and someone's got to look after him as well.
Absolutely.
You know,
he is like that. He's surrounded himself with good caretakers.
Yeah.
There's good people around him to make sure he's on the straight and narrow.
He's got a sort of like dopey exterior, but he's a very clever person inside. You know, you probably see Casper quite often.
Yeah.
I've heard about these poker nights.
Where's your invite to that?
I said to him, why am I never invited? He said, have you played poker before? It's like, I'm not great at playing it, but
the poker nights are good. Even Chip won one of them.
I went once and won.
Are you good at poker though?
No, I'm just like a guy that barely knows how to play.
See, that's me though. So
but I think if you barely know, you're quite like you got an advantage.
That's exactly what I said, and I think that's why he won't invite me. I don't know.
Oh, it's because you'll rock up. You'll be hard to read because you don't know what you're doing, and you walk away with $5,000.
Yeah,
that's literally what happened
I did. Yeah.
And it was a charity night, and they go like to him, and it was kind of a thing, if you win, give a bit of that to charity.
Yeah.
Chip took the envelope. Chip took the envelope and just walked off.
Yeah, I know your boy's outlook on charity.
Well, the thing is, the 500. I did a £500 buy-in at the beginning,
and that was your donation.
And let me tell you something. I was fuming about that when I rocked up. They were like, "Yeah, it's £500." I was like, "Oh, okay."
You're like, what?
And then I wasn't angry until they said it's going to charity.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
It was at that point.
I just didn't know, so I actually just did walk off with the envelope, and I just and I went out on a night out.
And then he's never gone back. He did the one poker night. He won it, and then he just said, "No, I'm leaving on that."
The thing is, I know that when I go to that poker night, I know that it's probably going to lead into a big night out, and I kind of try and avoid that because I know it's just going to be expensive.
Because you got no self-control.
Well, 100%. No, so I'll just end up on a big night out, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Fucking
someone's kitchen.
Proddy's kitchen.
Proddy's kitchen. Where is a big night out nowadays?
Oh, we don't really do them, man.
Do you still go? Remember Roxy back in the day?
I've got a picture with you on my Instagram, and we're in the Roxy.
Really?
Yeah, it's me and you in the Roxy. And
Roxy Wednesdays.
Yeah. I remember you used to just go around because your thing was you go into Roxy and you would go straight to the bar and buy about 7 pictures.
Yes.
Of like margarita pictures.
They were.
And you was handing out pictures to everybody.
Yeah, when Roxy Wednesdays, it became almost like church.
It did, didn't it?
Like it was. We'd go around to your gaff for pre-drinks. Yeah. And here's a story as well: is I'll go around to his gaff for pre-drinks, and we'd come up with like all sorts of games to play. And you had like, in my eyes, like the coolest flat. We would go around there. There was a table football.
But yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
And we were pre-drinking, playing table football, and somebody smacked their head on the glass of the table football and they chipped their tooth.
Oh yeah.
And I was there like to him. I was there like, how the fuck have you done that? I forget who it was, but I was ribbing them. I was there like, have you chipped your tooth? You've just smacked your head into the glass of it. About 5 minutes later.
Same thing.
I'd done it to myself.
You're a fucking idiot.
And I had a big chip to it, and you can even it's probably on camera. But you can actually see.
Have you got a cap too?
No. It's just half of it is filled in.
Yeah, it's capped. Yeah, I had that.
I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, and so half of it's filled in, and it came from that. I still went on the night out with like this big fuck up. It wasn't like a little chip. Half my tooth was missing.
Yeah.
Woke up the next day hungover, bowled into like some emergency dentist, got it sorted. But
those were the days though. They were good. They were good fun.
Yeah.
Damn, I chipped my tooth on a can of Coke.
Did you actually? How did you do that?
I had a can of Coke in my mouth. I was drinking it, and I think I walked into a wall, and it just went straight.
So walking into the wall chipped your tooth.
Well, no, because it's like that.
The can had. It was an accident, and the can had just gone straight into my tooth.
Straight shot.
It just knocked half the tooth out.
Shit.
Alfie, do you see Alfie and Zoe then?
Yeah. I see them quite a lot. Yeah, I still see them. They've got 2 little babies now.
No,
that's crazy.
I'm uncle duty, which is nice.
Do you like being an uncle?
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like you suit the uncle vibe.
I love it.
Not in like the creepy way.
Yeah, I'm not,
sorry, I don't. Not like Chip's uncle.
Hey, he's a good bloke. Good bloke on his day.
You don't want to bring up Chip's uncle.
No, we get the job done.
I've heard stories.
Yeah,
I've heard about your uncle.
So yeah, and because Alfie and Zoe, did they meet before you were big on YouTube?
Yeah, they did. I think they met. They met early days. I think.
Yeah,
early days. Yeah. So they've been. I mean, how long have they been together now? God, it must be.
Were you friends with Alfie before he was dating?
Yeah, because I was quite.
Because I want to know how that conversation goes.
Well, yeah, good point actually. I had no idea that they were dating.
Yeah,
I remember we were speaking about it the other day. Actually, I remember we went to Reading Festival.
Yeah.
Going back way when. And me and my sister went for the day, but Alfie was camping there for the week with his mates, and they met up then. And I really wanted to go and see the Foo Fighters. they wanted to go and see Two Door Cinema Club, so we split ways.
Yeah.
And then I reckon that was the moment. I don't know.
Really? And then you came back and you were like, what's this?
Yeah. Hang on a minute. No, but even past then, I didn't know. And then that he would come round quite often to our family home. I'm still,
You were there like, mate, what are you doing there?
and I still was completely oblivious. I didn't see the sign.
Really?
So it came as quite a shock to me in a way. I was a bit like, oh, I didn't know that.
And then what? When it happened, were you just like, oh, fair enough? Or were you there like,
Angry, like,
I
no.
was like, what? None.
yeah. No, I guess you just got to affirm it and be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Alfie seems like a nice bloke anyways. It's not like,
Yeah.
you know, like if my sister was dating Chip, I'd lose my shit.
Fucking right, man. I'm a good soul. I'll take care of her.
I'd go, nah, see, look at the way he's talking about. Like, that's disgusting.
I'll take care of her. Sabina, I take care of Sabina. She get 50 quid a week.
You want pocket money?
Go buy yourself something nice.
Take care of yourself. Fucking, we do trips. We go Debenhams and all sorts.
Devon.
Debenhams.
Oh, Devon.
No, not Devon. That's way too far.
Get yourself a little dress, love. Good tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that would have been like.
No, he's good. I thought, this is great. I've got someone else to collab with. He's around all the time. This is
Business
great.
moves.
That's how
Yeah.
YouTuber innuendo bingo started. That's how the
Yeah.
Tin Can Challenge started.
Tin Can Challenge.
The Tin
Because you
Can
guys birthed a lot of challenges. A chubby bunny.
Yeah, Joe Bunny.
That's
I had to do that the other day for a George Clark video.
Oh, he brought it back,
Yeah,
didn't
He
he?
roped
did.
you into that, did he? The real.
We did the cooking video where you've only got a certain amount of things you can use, like a drafting thing.
Yeah.
And he made me and Casper do all those challenges again.
That's brilliant.
And they still hold up, you know. They
do.
still hold up.
I've got a chubby bunny challenge. I did that. And not even that long ago. I'm just catching up on all this stuff.
Just became self-aware. Wait,
Hold on.
hold up. I did it last week.
I feel like you'd be good at the show. You were good at that though.
Well, because I've got a massive mouth.
No, you're missing half a tooth.
You can fit you can fit a lot in that gob, Cal.
Yeah, I can.
You can fit a whole lot inside that little number. Why am I saying it like that?
So weird.
Hey, pipe down over there, buddy.
And then who else? I'm trying to think. We didn't get it. Oh, okay, yeah. So right, there's this funny moment, and you can say you don't want to talk about it, right? But
Okay.
I seen comments, right? And I forget the name of the girl, but she was part of the crew. Who were the two girls? Tanya and Louise. Louise. One of them.
Yeah.
There's always comments under her things saying, "Where's the hound?"
What does that mean?
Where's the hound?
What does that mean?
Where is the hound? Can you Google this, please?
Where's the hound?
So there was drama about a dog, right?
dog.
And one of these girls, I forget which one, but it's definitely one of those part of the crew. And somebody told me about this drama, and it's annoying me because I've forgotten the lore behind this.
The OG YouTuber.
Yeah,
lore.
and I think it's Tanya. So can you type in
Tanya.
Tanya Burr? Yeah, where's the hound, Tanya Burr? And then when the person told me,
Where's
I
the
was
dog?
cry laughing.
Oh, here we go.
Here we
Where's
go.
the hound?
Where's the hound? So this is it. Tanya Burr.
Hound news.
Breaking hound news.
Do you want to put headphones on?
Is this what it is? Wait.
I know that dog. I remember that dog. I forgot what
Yeah.
it's called.
So did it go missing?
So yeah. So like they had a dog. Him and
What was it called?
who was he? It was Jim Chapman
Yeah.
and then they had this dog. Yeah, but then all of a sudden the dog was in no consent.
Martha.
Here you go.
Martha.
Here we go. Yeah,
Where
it's
is
one of these
Martha?
gossip. Where is Martha?
Hashtag where is Martha?
I know this post will get a little to no attention, but I have some serious concern about Tanya Burr. I know I'm not the only one wondering, but I've been worried about what happened to her dog, Martha, lately. It has been months since we've seen her. Neither Tanya or Jim talk about her at all, and I've been blocked from Tanya's IG because I politely asked how she was.
Oh my God.
It was as if she had vanished, and I find it to be scary. What's your thoughts about it, right?
This is going to be the next baby
So-
reindeer, isn't it?
No,
like one
right?
of those like crazy like.
And then, so I think a few of these things had popped up and a few people made TikToks. And then on all of Tanya Burr's things, that everybody started commenting, "Where's the hound?" And it became this big thing. And I was just wondering if you knew where the hound
No, I
was.
feel like I should know. I could ask.
Yeah, I would love
Just
to.
message her now. Where's the hound?
Should I call her?
Yeah, Bella. But I feel
no.
like she would have addressed it. So I was just wondering if the dog died.
I would
And-
assume that it probably is.
Yeah.
If it's not, I don't know.
Or did
Or
she
maybe
like
they-
give it away and she was
Yeah,
ashamed?
rehomed it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because they split
sometimes-
up, didn't they? Was it a dog they had together?
Yeah, they've both got children with different partners. I think they're both married or one's married.
That's crazy.
There's a whole. So I don't know where. I cannot answer where the hound is.
That's okay.
Genuinely, I'd love to.
That's
know.
fine, man. Because this has been on my mind for a long time.
I'll ask and I'll report back.
Yeah, we'd love to get some feedback on that. And look, if it's died, it's died. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I have a feeling what's happened
sad.
It's not sad. I didn't know the dog.
Okay.
So what? My conspiracy here is that she's got the dog. Maybe the Instas didn't perform as well as she had hoped, and she found the dog to be a lot of work. And
That's a crazy allegation, bro.
No, it's not an allegation. It's an
Conspiracy.
idea. A conspiracy. And then what she's done is, now she hasn't killed it. I don't think she's killed the dog. But she's rehomed the dog. And so it could just be a bit of a bad look to be like, I got the dog and then I didn't want it.
But I remember they had that dog when I was, so this is going back like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So they've
had that dog for a while.
They still had the dog, it just didn't post it.
Nah, because when I'm telling you, her comments were flooded with it. If she still had it, she would reply to it and be like, the hound's sleeping.
Yeah. But also, if it's still going on now, that's a long time to. They're not dropping that. No. They're like, we are not stopping this.
That's my account that posted that.
Your secret account.
I'm on r/beauty guru because I need to know where the hound is. So yeah, sorry, I needed to ask you. I didn't know if there was like a controversy.
You've got a dog like that, sausage dog.
I got a sausage dog. Yeah, and so that's why it's very close to me.
So I need close to your heart.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is, I might have her hound.
Oh my god,
it could be my dog.
Imagine you've got it.
I've got the hound.
That would be sick.
That would be great. Can you get a picture of the hound, please?
Your hound?
Martha? No.
Yeah, you do like a side by side.
I need to double check that. I don't have her
Martha
hound.
and
Tanya Burr.
Oh,
I swear to God, that's bro.
so cute, man.
What, you think that's fair?
It is cute.
Look, someone's done a YouTube video about it.
Move?
Wait. Click on that.
Where is Martha Moo?
Some thumbnail.
Oh my God.
Click on it. Do you see what I mean? Like, bro, this is a serious thing.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
16 minutes.
That's a full sat down video.
Wait, what is bro doing?
Where's Martha?
Oh my God, he's invested.
It's
Fair
just talking.
But
I'm telling you, this is a bigger story than I think you guys realize.
I don't know much about the side of YouTube, so I'm not really aware of what's going on, to be honest. I'm just a spectator in this.
Someone goes to you, what do you do for a living? You go, I make YouTube videos. And you say, what sort of videos do you make? I make videos where I'm trying to, at the moment I'm doing a series where I'm trying to find out where this missing dog is. Here's my latest 16-minute.
It's more than that. It's not even like an investigation where you're trying to find a genuine missing dog. It's just a conspiracy about a YouTuber's dog.
This is what the Fellas Mysteries needed to do.
Yeah, do it as a
we need to come back with Where's the Hound?
Oh.
That would have been good. And then from there, who else we got? Jim Chapman got kids, doing his thing.
We got Marcus DJing in the club.
Marcus DJ.
But Marcus's girlfriend, was it Naomi, was part of this group as well, wasn't she?
Nimbobs.
She's still a Instagrammer or something.
Yep, I see her every now. I see her occasionally at the train station.
Oh.
I bumped into her a couple of weeks ago at the train station, actually. Yeah.
She's settled down as well.
Yeah.
Who's that?
So.
I think so.
I assume so, yeah.
Naomi. Smart, yeah, because those two were together.
Damn, I'm out of the loop.
No, but to be fair though, Chip, you weren't really on it. Like,
I wasn't around at this time.
What were you doing back in those days?
What year is this?
We're going back to
2024 now.
2014.
Damn, I would have just been starting, but I was more on the gamer side, so I probably wasn't messing around on like
done his first bag.
I would have known about you guys, but I wouldn't have been watching. I don't think.
Yeah,
I was more like just straight into FIFA and COD, like so dialed in.
Yeah,
like you won't get me off my fucking Xbox.